Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome. So sorry. Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, but I'm going to try and film some more videos. Also, I want to show you guys this dress. I just got it from Walmart yesterday for $5 and it's so cute. Like, I really am into it. Definitely on the tier of my Charlotte Russe clothes that I just purchased and spent so much money on. So anyways, let's get into it. Today I'm going to be doing a mermaid cut crease. I haven't done a cut crease in forever, so I'm excited. I'm going to start off with my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. This is my everyday primer. I'm getting low on it though. I have 6 videos to film today, so this is like a late start. It's 10:30 to be doing my makeup, but I'm gonna try and film 6 videos with this look. And also, I have been wearing Trinket by LA Colors. As you can see, I only have 3 left, but after this video, I'm gonna redo them. I'm still gonna be wearing Trinket because I like Trinket, but it's whatever. I'm really into rose golds, light pinks. I've never, ever, ever in my life been into one color so much as I have been into it, rose gold, this year. I'm taking my Milani eyeshadow primer in 01 Nude and my Real Techniques 035 brush. And I don't know if I've ever done a cut crease makeup tutorial on my channel. I don't usually do cut creases, if you want me to be completely honest. But I figured I'd try something new. I've been watching a lot of Kristen Dominique's old videos, like her whole channel. I've just been like binge watching Kristen Dominique. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting inspired. I'm just gonna use my under eye powder to just quickly set this eye primer so I can blend out the crease colors first and not have any issues before I start working on my cut crease. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sonia Kashuk Buffing Concealer Brush and take my bronzer shade and just start with this. Whenever I do dramatic looks, I do actually prefer to start with this bronzer in my crease. And I am wearing my sister bracelet. Like I told you guys, rose gold is legit my color this year, like, or light pink. Like, think about it, my phone case is light pink, my pop socket is rose gold light pink, my new purse is light pink, this dress I'm wearing is light pink. I've been attracted to light pink and rose gold style eyeshadows. Like, I really am starting to feel like rose gold is like the color of my year right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Hard Candy and Marilyn Monroe palette and take Iconic right here and just use the same buffing concealer brush by Sonia Kashuk and just kind of try and add some dimension. Kai is also with my dad right now, so I can work. Which, it's always really, really nice to get just a few minutes away from the baby. Sorry about that. We had a baby accident. I swear. Like, it is just crazy. But I love him nonetheless. Alright, so I don't know what brush to use. Okay, I'll just use this Sonia Kashuk tapered powder brush in my MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation in NC 55. I was just about to literally put it on my fingers. My son turns a year in a couple of days. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be the mommy of a 1-year-old, you guys. Like, for real. A 1-year-old. That's just so crazy to me. Like, he's gonna be 1. Alright, so I'm blending it out like this. Just kind of like sharing it out because I don't really need a full coverage foundation. I'm not really covering much up, to be completely honest. I have quite decent skin. I actually changed my removing my makeup routine. I'm no longer using my Clarisonic Plus, which I've used since like April, and it's July, which is so crazy because I don't usually keep a brush in my routine for that long. But anyways, I changed that up. I'm now using the Flawless Finishing Touch face brush. I've only used it once. It's got 4 different speeds, so I want to use all 4 speeds before I make a video about it. Taking my e.l.f. Light Lifting Sponge, and I'm taking my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation sample in 27S Light Medium Sand. And this actually looks like a color that I can use to kind of like lighten up my face, since I do use a darker foundation because I do live at the beach. And my hubba dubba likes it when I use this dark foundation because it makes me look like I don't spend 24 hours a day inside with my son, which I do. And I'm just taking the furry part of the sponge and blending it out. I believe I have a review of this sponge. I might not have recorded it yet. I don't know. I'll have to go through my videos and double check, because if not, then that needs to be a video I do soon. Alright. I'm taking my KKW Beauty Fair Contour. Sorry, I had to just double check something. Taking the light 1 color and starting my cream contour. Stand up. Damn, what the hell, boy? Taking my Wet n Wild stipple brush right here. This is what I'm going to use to blend out my cream contour today. And I don't take my nose contour all the way up anymore. I used to, but now I've just been like kind of leaving it halfway, just because I don't really know how I want my nose to look. I don't know. I guess I'm just putting makeup there because that's the style, I guess. I don't know. Taking my KKW Beauty Light Highlighter. The matte side is empty, but light 2 is not. So I'm taking light 2, and I always put it above my Cupid's bow and just right there on the butt of my nose. He's extremely fussy, I know, but he's with my dad. He's fine. I think his teeth, my dad just asked if he wants a popsicle. I think his teethies are coming through. By the way, I can do a whole video on how I've dealt with Kai's teething because he's had teeth coming through since he was born. Taking my Tarte Tardiest Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter in Exposed. I just put this right here. And again, using this e.l.f. sponge. I'm gonna just use this side because this sponge needs to be cleaned. And I'm just blending it out. I think I did do a review on this, I just haven't posted it yet. I'm a few months ahead of videos, which is something I love. I love having just months of videos ready to just be posted. Alright, sorry, I had to find a brush. Again, I just had to double check something. Taking my LA Colors Conceal It Cover and Correct Concealer in CC569 Fair. And I'm just doing 3 little dots today for my under eyes. I do my under eye concealer in different ways, but today I'm just doing it like this. This is a really good concealer, in my opinion at least. It works well for my under eyes personally. It covers, it lasts, it doesn't crease with my powder that I use, and it's full coverage. And I am going to keep this right here because I'm going to be using that again. Taking, again, my e.l.f. sponge, I'm just going to take this side right here to blend my concealer out. I prefer to use a sponge to blend my concealer. The sponge is so dirty. I had a mishap the last time I wore makeup. I needed this sponge to like save the day, and it did for a couple of hours. And I haven't cleaned it yet because I only clean my sponges on certain days because I don't want to clean my sponge every single day when it could be collecting bacteria. So I'm again putting it in its little container. Kai loves to play with this container. And taking my Wet n Wild Coverall pressed powder in Fair on my Luxie tapered highlighter brush. I'm gonna need a new under eye powder soon because this is getting pretty done. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Flawless Finishing Touch brush. I get sidetracked, you guys. There is 4 speeds. I've only tried the first one. So I want to try all of them before I do a video on it. I'm not going to use this brush. I don't prefer to use that brush for this. Do this. I'm going to take my Real Techniques. This is the multitask brush and my LA Colors Mineral Pressed Powder in Light Ivory. And I'm taking this stupid sponge out. And this is what I use to set the rest of my face. I used to not set my face, like for the longest time, I would not set my face because I had dry skin. Now I have more normal skin, so I'm taking advantage of the normal skin while I have it and setting my face so I can be trying out more products, more powder products for you guys. But personally, if you do this routine the way I do it, I have found that powder products blend just fine on top of this foundation without being set. I'm super excited about moving soon. I'm about to order a couple desks, a desk for my hubsters and a desk for me, so I can have my filming area and he can have his gaming area. Alright, taking my Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel in 250 Blonde Blonde and my e.l.f. angled brush. And I just do my brows the same way, I guess, that I always do. I just kind of take the gel on the brush and then I don't know why, I've just always started from the bottom of my brow. Kind of like made a line to kind of like know where my brow ends, I guess. Because I have such light, thin, and like small eyebrows. This is another thing, another product that I use for the hubsters because he loves it and I love calling him my little hubsters. I used to call him my hubbager, so, because he kind of like does most of my YouTube stuff, I guess. He's a lot more technically advanced than me. He used to mess up my videos too. It was so funny. He would laugh so hard. Alright, so brows are done. I want to go ahead and finish up the simple parts of my eyes before I get into the cut crease part. I don't know why. Taking my Ulta crease brush and going into White Dress in the Hard Candy and Marilyn Monroe palette. And just using this as a brow bone highlight. Alright, so this is kind of like the simple part of the look. Now it's time for the difficult part, I guess you guys could say. I'm going to take my LA Colors Conceal and Cover and Cut Concealer in Fair again. And just take a little tiny bit on this brush. This isn't my favorite applicator for a concealer, but it works for this purpose. Now I'm going to carve out crease. Like so. And again, might have just taken a little too much. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Apparently get some concealer on my eyelashes. That's fine. Fix that with mascara. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of like leave it at that and kind of like finesse it a little bit. I'm actually gonna set this, I think, just using the same brush and powder I used to set the eyeshadow primer. And I'm just kind of like lightly dabbing it on. This is kind of like a last minute thing I decided to do. I wasn't gonna actually set the concealer on my eyelid. I just decided to do it because I was like, this is a very wet concealer. But there. That makes me feel a little bit better. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild brush and I'm gonna wet it with my Hard Candy Longwear Sheer Envy setting spray. And I'm really wetting it. And the star of the show. This is the Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics Cosmic Light Multifunction Pigments in the shade Pulsar. This is what is going to give us the mermaid look today. Of course, any kind of like pigment, blue, green that you have, I think will work. And I'm just tapping it. Slowly but surely I'm going to build it up. So this is going to take a few minutes and a few tries of like wet, going back into the pigment, and then building it. You guys can see that was literally one brush stroke into the pigment that was wet. Because when I do cut creases, I prefer to really spend the time building the pigment up. So I'm going to go ahead and pause because this is probably going to take a while, then be back when the pigment is done. Okay, so I just realized that the mouse of my computer is wet, so I don't know if I can pause and unpause when I want to, but this is the finished eye look, kind of not really finished, but when the pigment is on. So I'm going to go ahead and do this eye and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is it completely on, and I used quite a bit of pigment, quite a bit of setting spray, and that is okay with me because I did get the desired effect, and this is a big pigment. So let's go ahead and continue on with this tutorial. Going back into my Sonia Kashuk Buff and Concealer brush, taking Caviar from the Hard Candy and Marilyn Monroe palette, which is the black shade. I am just very, very, very lightly. I'm not going to bring it into the crease, obviously, but I'm just trying to make there be a difference in the edge, which I think you can see. I just heard Kai's laugh. I hope you guys can hear that laugh. But yeah, so I'm just trying to make it look like it has a shadow on the edge. So I think I'm gonna be, no, I was almost gonna say I'm gonna be done, but I just decided to go back in at the last second. I'm gonna take this Ulta Crease brush again and go into the shade Spotlight from the Hard Candy palette, which is that base highlight. And this is gonna be my inner corner highlight. Just so I have something else there, I guess. And now, I'm done with this palette. And now, going into my Profusion Sultry palette. Let me get a brush. Ultimately decided on this little Eco Tools lip brush thingy. I'm going to take the shade Thrash right here and put it on my lower lash line. I'm trying to do a line on the lower lash line and just have it be super close to the waterline because I will be using a green eyeliner today. And just do a little tiny bit more. Like that. And I love this kind of a look. I love calling this my mermaid cut crease. Anytime blue is involved and I am able to put green on the lower lash line because I have green eyes, this just is my mermaid look. Kai screams randomly when he realizes he's stuck and can't walk. There's nothing for him to hold on to. It's the funniest thing. Taking my Smashbox eyeliner in the shade Emerald. Yeah, this is Emerald, which is my green eyeliner. And I am putting this in the waterline. But I'm also kind of dragging it a little bit on the lower lash line. Basically, I don't care if it's messy. That. And I love, 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 love this look. Alright, going in with my ColourPop BFF liquid liner in numero uno. Of course, I'm doing a wing. This is just too dramatic to not do a wing. Like that. Basically, any kind of a wing you guys want to do. I just am doing a simple one. I'm just doing a simple one like that. Taking my Wet n Wild lash curler, I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes off camera. I'll be right back. Alright, my lashes are now curled, and I'm about to put my mascara on. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2 Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I'm just doing my first coat of mascara. I'm definitely going to pick up a Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I don't know when I will, because I already have spent way too much money on makeup this year, and we're only in July. So, alright, and while I let the first coat dry, I always finish up my face. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Techniques sculpting brush and go into my bronzer, which is in the St. Lucia palette from e.l.f. And just kind of bronze up my face just a little bit. Kind of set that contour to my jawline. And then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild blush brush and take the blush in this palette that will not show up on my skin, I can guarantee it. But I am a crazy person and I like to keep trying. I'm honestly at the point to where I'm just going to take the bronzer in this brush. I am actually. I'm taking the bronzer and giving myself a little bit of a bronzer blush. Even though a pink blush would look great with this look. For some reason, this does not show up on me. So I'm going to use a new highlight. I have to open it, so I'll be right back. Alright, I will be taking my Real Techniques mini fan brush, and I will be taking the Wet n Wild loose highlight in the shade All Glown Up. And I have to peel this, as you guys can see. So, just give me a second. I honestly forgot about having to peel off that part. I'm just going to dump a little bit, just a teeny tiny, tiny bit out into the cap. Get it on my brush. And kind of go over right there. And I'm going to blend it out in a second. Just kind of am setting it there. Where my cream highlight was, which I can still see poking through my powder. I just kind of go over that. And then I blend it out. And just taking a little bit more for this side. And going on my nose. And I'm gonna keep this bow just a little bit. Like that. And I'm getting really close to the end here. It only took 30 minutes. Put that cap's on. Just going back into my Charlotte Tilbury mascara and doing the second coat. I'll be right back. Alright, second coat of mascara is on. We are almost done with this look. Taking my Kylie Jenner Bare Lip Liner. Of course, you can do something super crazy with this look, but this is a mermaid cut crease with a cut crease, the blue and the green. I'm gonna do a nude lip. Just naturally lining my lip line. That, and then going into the matching Bare lip liner. Liquid lipstick. And just filling my lips in. Alright, so final step, of course, is taking my setting spray, which is the Hard Candy Longwear Sheer Envy Setting Spray, and locking all this makeup in. And I do use a lot of setting spray, just warning y'all now. Just because I am more on the dry side, even though I'm normal right now, I am just naturally on the drier side. And I'm using a powder to set my face, so I like to use a lot of setting spray to kind of not only make my skin last, but bring it back to life, I guess. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this tutorial here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like this video if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Ring that bell to be notified of all my future uploads. And get the comment section, start talking down below about anything. You guys talk about this makeup look if you want. Tell me how I can improve my channel. And don't forget about that 100 subscriber giveaway, of course. If you comment on my video, you're automatically entered to win in the 100 subscriber giveaway, and I'm almost at 50 subscribers, so I'm almost halfway there. I'm super excited. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!